Good evening, everyone. I is Tracy. I am Jad. So we're stepping it up a little bit tonight. We've got apple and caramel blondies. Now, I've got a little confession to make. I haven't used fresh apples. I've used tin apples. That's all I'm saying. It's because my hands, so they already sliced. So all I've done is just chopped them into, manageable pieces. So I'm just going to put the link in for Tracy, and I also, as I always say, that link is for Tracy's benefit only. So there you go. Ooh. I thought you were, I said, groomed to be. I'm going to say, kept that quiet, Amjad.
What's got to be? I'm sharing it.
Amjad says he'll be wearing a suit. He's going to that, is it work experience thing, I think? Yeah. So, yeah. Oh, you had me sweating there for a minute, Amjad. Hey, Tracy.
How you doing?
I don't know.
Are you alright, Chris?
Not bad.
Good. How are you, Jeanette? Alright?
Yeah, not too bad. Oh, yeah, he's got an interview. He had me sweating then, Amjad, for a minute. He said it grew to be.
What, you seeing wedding bells, Jeanette?
No, he's going for an interview.
Who you got pregnant?
Take the notice for him, Amjad. So yeah, for obvious reasons, I bought tinned. It's a lot.
Yeah, I've got tinned.
Yeah.
Do you know your tinned apples when you got them today?
Yeah.
When you opened them and that. Did you get any juice out of them?
I always put mine through a sieve.
Yeah. Well, there were no juice at all in my apples, in my tin. But they don't feel like felt them, but they look, a little bit wet.
Yeah.
Time to get them dry.
I normally use a sieve and then tip the old contents of the apples into the sieve, let them drain a little bit, and that tends to get shut a lot of the juices. Hi, Johnny.
Got a load of juice in. Look, but there was no juice out of them out of tin.
But you see, yours look a lot more. How can I put it?
Bigger.
No, firmer. Mine look a bit squishy, if you know what I mean. But yeah,
right.
I mean, mine's. Hang on a minute.
I just got them ones, Jeanette. They're like what you probably got, but they're just Morrison's own.
Yeah, well, this is Asda's own. Apple slice is exactly the same.
Yeah, but I had no juice in at all. So I'm going to give it to Johnny to drink apple juice, but he's got none.
This is the thing. Same as I say, I've straight juice out of them, but there's still like a bit of residue at the bottom of this container, if that makes any sense.
Oh.
But anyway, so
I'll dye this out if you want to get on, Jeanette.
No, you're right, Tracy. You don't have to.
Okay, then. I just went to the shop about 15 minutes ago for them. I ran out. Went to the shop at 8:30.
Oh.
He said, "You're leaving it fine, aren't you?" I said, "It's half an hour." Yeah, I said, "It don't take me half an hour to go to Tesco's and back."
No, you can't. You can't be doing without a cigarette.
Not all night until tomorrow, no, because my shop next door that shuts at 7 o'clock. It's like me backside. Sorry, but it is. I've never known a shop like it. It opens at crack of dawn when you don't want it, like for papers what come and magazines and that. And then it shuts crack of dawn on the night when you realise that you want something.
Or Asda, little Asda down here, it
It's
opens
corner
at
shop.
7 a.m. I think, and what time? I think it's 11. It closes.
Yeah, Tesco's it's same. That's the garage, you see, for petrol. That shuts at 11 o'clock or after.
Yeah, we see our garage that's a bit further down the road is open 24 hours.
Mm. So if you ever run out of anything, you could just go there, can't you, if you need help?
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, obviously at night time they do it through one of their match things. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Where you slide
Yeah.
your,
6 till 11, Johnny said, our Tesco's.
Oh yeah, our Asda's 7 till 11, I think.
Did you get petrol from there? Maybe that's why it opens at 7.
What
Maybe
Asda? Our Asda ain't got a petrol station.
Yeah, maybe that's why it opens at
Yeah.
7.
Petrol station I'm on about is just out road before Asda.
If you don't go to my shop about 6:30, you don't get it because you don't know what time it's supposed to shut at 7. And I've gone from me before at 7:15, and it's only just next door, but it's always shut. So you've just got to catch it.
That's it. But yeah, you know, it's if our Asda's short and I don't know, we're running out of cigarettes down to garage, yeah, they're a bit more expensive than, you know what I mean? Oh, that's the thing. That's the thing.
Oh.
I'm only going to tell them about them blokes that come this morning. Not come at door. There is these 2 blokes. Oh, we're from Places for People. We've come to measure your windows up and your doors. Right? Chris goes, ooh. So he says, he asked Chris, how do you get round back? And he explained, you go down here and up here and round back, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, Chris, being Chris, he says, oh, I don't suppose you know when work's going to be starting, do you? He says, yeah, February.
Oh.
So it looks like doors and windows are going to be, yeah. He says you'll know when work's going to start because they'll be putting scaffolding up and everything.
So will you get a new patio door then, do you think?
Yeah.
Patio door,
Everything's going to be UPVC,
so
including front door.
then, so, well, because you're getting your kitchen out here and your bathroom.
Yeah. Well, I think when she came, she said they were doing roof first. So whether or not that's the case, I don't know. But yeah, when Chris asked, he says, you know, I'm being cheeky here. He says, can I ask when you started work? And he says, February. So Chris says, well, hi, Richard. Tell them to let me know when he says that day that they come in. Because, that were it. He says, how long will it take them? He says, well, to duct windows and doors, he says, we'll have them done in a day. So Chris says, well, you know, I want to know a specific date because that day...
they'll come first thing on a morning.
We'll go out and stay out all day rather than sitting here with all...
Yeah, because you'll be cold, Jeanette.
Yeah.
With all no window.
So he says, you know, I sort of want specific dates, etc. He says, so that day that you come in, you know, will be, blah, blah, blah. We can go out. So long as it's not a Tuesday. But there is. Chris informed me the other day. There is a date towards end of January where Sheffield United are playing on a Tuesday night, so that we'll have to bake on Wednesday that night.
Oh yeah. That's not a problem.
But he did give me forewarning. What, I forgot what date it is. What date is it?
Today?
No.
What?
When United are playing on Tuesday.
30th.
Oh, 30th of January.
Oh.
So yeah, so he's given me plenty of warning. So I says, well, at least I've got more warning than I did last time, a few days beforehand. Right, we'll make a start then. Oh, that's the thing. That's the thing. I forgot I'd got these, and it's one of them.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
I've
Yes,
got
yeah.
square ones,
Yeah.
and I forgot I'd got them. Well, I looked at my 9-inch pan, and it don't seem very deep. So I thought, I know, and I because I were looking for it in cupboards, and I found this, and I thought, oh, that'll do nicely.
I've told Johnny in chat
Yes.
that as soon as they're out of their oven, I'll be going over 40 minutes. It should be cooled down enough by the time they get there so I can eat more.
No. Well, Callum were asking earlier on, and he says something about. He says, "I know what I'm having in the morning." Oh, what's that? He says, "Oh, Buggy, you've got to cut them up, haven't you?"
He'll be getting you out of bed. Come on, Mum.
No. Anyway, right, I'll just pop the camera over. He knows it's more than his life's worth to get me out of bed. It seems very slow tonight.
Yeah, 5 people in a
Anyway, this is 250 grams of apples, chopped and whatever. And obviously I've cheated a little bit because these, well, me and Tracy have both cheated because these is tinned apples. Yeah, we're all right, Amjad. Oh, crapola. I've just dropped a piece. See, I don't want to just tip them in because there is a bit of, it's not a lot of juice, but I don't want it too wet, if you know what I mean. I'm trying to not get any juice in them. This is just like basically we are preparing the apples first off. Now to this, a good laugh it were. To this you need 100 grams of light brown sugar. And also a tablespoon of cinnamon. Now you've got to mix this all together. But it does say using your hands. But as you can see, I'm using a spatula. It's just
Yeah, me too.
I'm not getting my hands dirty.
Just mixed it up in that dish.
So basically, you're coating your apples in the sugar and cinnamon mixture. So yeah, you just got to make sure that they're coated well. I think that's about it. So yeah, so we're just going to put them to one side now, while we start on the blondie mix. So obviously put them to one side. Right. This is 225 grams of unsalted butter. Uh, 100 grams of granulated sugar or white sugar, whatever you want to. And this is 225 grams of light brown sugar. I'm going to mix this So you've trimmed him within an inch of his life, have you, Johnny? He says we now have a Chihuahua after 2 days of Shih Tzu trimming. So yeah, mix it until it's lovely and light in colour. A walking rug. So to this mixture, you need 3 large eggs. One of mine broke when I were.
You put them on together?
Yeah, it does say, it says eggs, flour and vanilla all in one go. And then you want 300 grams plain flour. And a teaspoon of vanilla extract. And mix again. just going to give mine one final last mix. Yeah, we just have to blood biscuit. We don't have no shearing because he's got a very short, furry coat.
Are you using tin caramel, Jeanette?
Yeah, yeah.
So we're going when we come round to doing it, are we going to do what we normally do? Put it in microwave to melt it a little bit.
No, it just says put splodges of it in.
Oh, right. Okay.
You know,
Yeah.
It says fold through the white chocolate chips. This is 300 grams of white chocolate chips.
I've got proper chocolate because I couldn't get chips.
Oh, I've always got.
But I've chopped it up small. I've chopped it up small enough, little chunks.
Oh yeah, this is 300 grams going in. And this is where you add your apples. So it just says fold through till they're evenly distributed. What
about the juice? Leave the juice out.
Well, all I've done is just put me, because we're sieving it, you see, it got rid of most of the juice, but.
Well, I'm just not going to put all that juice, I don't think.
No, you don't want
sugar and that. I think it's brought some juice, you know, out of apples.
It does.
So I'll just get my little.
It's what they call it macerates it, which it basically gives it like a coating. I know what I'm going to do. I've got a wooden spoon here. I think I'm going to fold it through with that because them spatulas don't seem to be getting right at the bottom.
That's what we're at bottom of, but I've saved.
We'll say there's a lot. This seems a lot.
Yeah.
You don't want your thing to be too runny, do you?
No, it's none of it's gone in there anyway. But I'll just try to get all the apples. What did you say? You're going to mix yours up with a wooden spoon?
Yeah, I've mixed mixture because these are only short. I couldn't get right to the bottom.
Yeah, I've got a wooden spoon.
So I've used a wooden spoon. So what we do now, you pour half of the mixture into your cake and smooth until flat and even. So you only put half of it in your tin. Baby, I want you.
What?
Will you hold this bowl while I scrape it into? I can't hold it and scrape it at the same time. Because there's a lot of mixture in the Tracy.
Yeah, there's loads here.
So it's really heavy and I can't hold it and scrape it.
And as you know, I'm using my Inja cooker tonight.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But it's either this or a little square tin, and a little square tin I'll have to do too.
Yeah.
I'm doing mine in a round one. Because there's a lot of mixture, I don't know if to save some mixture and do a little one. Will it rise over, do you think?
Hang on a minute. I can't see at the moment. That's it.
You're right now.
Yeah. You got two like that? You got two?
Yeah. I've got two like this, yeah.
Well, what you do is you put so much mixture in, you smooth it out, and then you put rest of it on top after you've put your caramel on.
Right. Right, so I'm going to put a little bit in there first then, like you are.
Hi, partners. How are you?
Hello, Parky.
Right, partners.
Hiya, Gary.
Gary!
There you go.
Daddy, go then.
See, this is most time consuming bit is when you're spreading it out, and I mean, well,
Yeah, I'm gonna see. I'm sure I've got enough for two. I've got some more caramel.
and don't forget you need to put some on top of this.
Yeah. Just
Right, so now that's oh shit! Just put my fingers up and right, so randomly add spoonfuls of the caramel over the top of the mixture. Remember, and keep some for the top. So there you go. So basically, you just randomly put spoonfuls on your. Well, this is 150 grams of caramel.
I've got some more in anyway if I need any more.
Yeah, I have. I've left mine on worktop so Chris could find them. I think that's enough, to be honest with you. So now we've got to add the remainder of the blondie mix. think we're about done now. Baby,
Not bad.
they're about ready to go in oven.
Did we put some caramel up top?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Forgot about that one. Keep putting me on them.
Forgetting your caramel.
Yeah. I'm always forgetting something.
Are we just putting it like we did before in that little blobs?
Yeah. I've got some toothpicks here just in case, but
And we can sort of like make a pattern.
it's entirely up to you, Tracy. I ain't got much caramel left, even though I did save some for the top, but hey ho. Oh crap, really? Baby,
No.
there's a tin of caramel in there. Can you just get it for me? Because it don't seem a lot on top. Yeah, there's some left in the tin. Oh, excuse me. I'm only going to put a bit on. I'm not going to go overboard with it. Well, I'm assuming as it cooks, this will like water. Yeah, it'll melt.
To get my house. What? Got two at my house.
What?
Oh, I mean two figures.
What?
Cakes, does he?
Oh.
That was so weird. It's all two for me, Johnny.
So, oh yeah. Yeah, but mine's bigger, Johnny.
In fact, I've got three.
Spread it out a little bit.
What's that stuff that's building on?
Caramel.
Caramel.
Yeah. Carnation caramel, Johnny.
Yeah, carnation caramel, yeah. It's nice, best one you can get.
Yeah.
That's my one.
Yeah, it's caramel. I don't think anybody other than Carnation do a caramel, if I'm honest.
You can get a cheaper one at my Morrison's, but they didn't have any.
Oh.
You know, like Morrison's make.
Oh, yeah.
They do it in caramel as well, but they didn't have no name. It's just as nice.
Johnny says he thought it was peanut butter. No, it's caramel.
No, I don't like peanut butter either.
No,
No, you don't like peanut butter, Johnny.
It says bake in the oven for 25 to 30 minutes until they are golden in colour and ever so slightly wobbly. So I've done mine for 25, just, yeah. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm going to put first one in.
Oh.
And I can finish this off.
Baby,
What?
you ready?
Okay.
And that's that. Job's a good in. See what there is, Johnny, as well, is we put half a mixture in, some splodges of that caramel, then put rest of mixture on top.
Then eat it straight after.
Because I got a lot of mixture, and I didn't want it to like wait all night for it cooking. That's why I've made two.
Yeah.
You know, like last time I made them 2 round ones before with ginger biscuit on.
Yeah.
I've put mine in.
Yes. Started it now. Don't forget me sponge. So yeah,
Pan.
you still need.
Towel.
Oh, wait.
So if it starts
You're not leak because it's fully covered in greaseproof paper on the inside.
oh.
So it not leak. So yeah, so it's blondie mixture, some caramel, and then rest of blondie mixture on top, and then some more caramel on top. So there you go.
Huh?
Trying to explain to Johnny. But yeah, because Tracy's doing them in her air fryer and in around things, obviously it makes a lot. It makes a lot of.
I'm doing it in that in India cooker because you can bake in it as well.
Yeah, it makes a lot.
Oh,
it makes a lot of mixture.
I've got it on bake.
So
I've just got enough to do two anyway, Jeanette. So
there you go.
and I've got some more caramel in that tin.
Yeah, Chris has just fetched mine out at the kitchen. I only used a bit of that, but.
Well, I like this kind of caramel, so I might have gone a little bit overboard. I've got the right amount out.
Plus, it's got white chocolate chips in as well. I forgot to mention that bit, Johnny. Yeah, it's got chocolate chips in as well. Hi, Crypto. You've missed it. It's in oven. Well, Tracy's just finishing hers off. So yeah, it's a layer of the blondie mixture, you know, with the white chocolate chips and the apple, and then some caramel, and then rest of apple and blondie mixture, and some blobs of caramel on top. And that's what Tracy's just doing now.
Put it in the range now. Just move it out of this bit.
So yeah, Tracy's had to make 2 sort of round ones, whereas I've made one big square one. Hi Tim, how are you?
Hi Tim.
And so we just wait now. It does say 25 to 30 minutes, but I've only put mine on for 25. If it looks like it's, you know, I don't think it's cooked, then I'll see you later. Good luck for tomorrow, Amjad.
Yeah, good luck for tomorrow, Amjad. I just put a little pan on top, Jeanette.
I just blob mine on and then, you know,
That can go on and that one comes out. I'll get rid of all this over there.
No wonder Buddy's crying if Johnny scalped him.
Oh yeah, he has. He's had a bath. He's had a good trim down. I think he wants to go out again now because he's had something sweet not long ago. Just let him out. Go on. Look, just wait a minute.
But yeah, I mean, it weren't a dead complicated.
Come on. Come on, Baldy.
Baldy.
Baldy. Oh, you're like a little rat now. Come on.
Oh, look at him. You've just missed Buddy walking across because Tracy's letting him out.
Oh, yeah, I'd take camera around. I'll show you when he comes back in. He's all right, but he needs it because with him being a Shih Tzu and he has curly hair and it gets knotted.
Yeah.
Johnny sorted him out, got rid of it all, and right, that's in there.
Whoops.
All
It's all right.
I just throw knives around the kitchen.
all you can see is this bloody tripod, ain't we?
I'll just leave that there a minute.
Again.
It's gone again.
It's like the juggler.
Butterfingers.
She's practicing knife throwing.
Oh, no, it's a switch down. I can unplug this now, I don't need it. Oh.
But yeah, it's one of these recipes. It's simple, but you know, there's a bit of a bit of complexity about it, if you know what I mean. And both me and Tracy both use tinned apples. You know, the reason why it's because obviously, you know, my hands, they don't work as they should do.
And I already had some tin apples in, so I thought I'll save the.
Yeah.
You know, you can
And I told Tracy I were using tinned apples. She says, "Well, I've got loads of tinned apples in cupboard, so I'll use tinned apples as well." So that's that. But yeah, I mean, when we've used tinned apples on other recipes, it's always come out all right. But you see, on this one, you have to coat your apples in like a brown sugar and a cinnamon, like a coating, if you know what I mean.
Come here. I'm going straight back in there.
I don't want nobody seeing him, Tracy.
He's got a sulk on. What are you doing? Are you coming out to see? Come on.
It says I feel naked.
No. When he gets on, when Johnny always first cuts him, and I look at him, he reminds me of a rat or one of them dogs what don't get a lot of fur on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, that starts growing back again. It always goes right curly.
But that's the thing. I mean, if it's got thick, curly fur, it soon gets matted up.
Yeah, it does. Especially when his paws get wet in garden. He's got his new little bed in there to keep him warm anyway, in his new blanket. Johnny's only just opened it. We wrapped him up for cat and dog. You know, some pet blanket.
Oh dear. Hey-oh.
Now I wouldn't able to have a bag now if I didn't have gone to the shop because I only had one cig in the other box. I've just bought these
Oh,
from Tesco.
he's growling in his sleep.
Oh, your biscuit.
Biscuit, yeah. I mean, he don't growl. Only time he growls is when he's asleep.
Just empty this ashtray.
But yeah, don't normally growl or bark or, well, it's very few and far between.
Found it out. Flower.
Oh, he's got twitches now. He's up to summer in his sleep, growling and twitching. Right, he's as bad as Chris.
They'd be saying that bun's mine.
I say, baby, look at him, how he's twitching. He was growling just a minute ago, and now he's twitching. Is it, stand off at the OK Corral?
Were you out today watching? Well, not watching, but looking up when you were putting all your ingredients out.
Yeah. Well,
he knows when it's baking night, doesn't he?
He comes and keeps an eye on proceedings. Let's just say, but I think he's a bit sort of.
He's come out as buddy. He's nicking the cat's food.
Oh, bless him.
He's eating tuna and go cat. He says to Johnny, I'll treat cat and give him some tuna with his biscuits.
But he's eating cat meat.
But he hadn't left right lot, Aunt Mister. He's ate most of it, but because the tuna's mixed up with biscuits, he just wanted the tuna, did the cat.
Bless him. Well, you see, this is
Johnny did a good job with him, actually.
This is Biscuit's outlook. What's theirs is mine, and what's mine's my own. Oh God! This afternoon, I think. Anyway, for some reason, Biscuit were in his bed in kitchen. Tucker comes in, and he goes. We bought him some of these bakers like chunk things. They like meaty chunk.
Oh yeah. I've seen them before.
But it's a dry food.
Dry food.
So he has his meat, and then he's got them in his bowl.
Yeah.
Anyway, Biscuit were in kitchen, and Tucker come in, and he were at Biscuit's bowl eating these chunky things. So I went, oh dear.
You know that stew steak you get to make a stew?
Yeah.
Well, Keenan, she don't like the vegetables what go in the stew. So she had that for her tea last night, just the meat boiling with gravy and cooked. And there was some meat left. And I took it out of a pan and put it into a bowl and just left it on the side for one of them to have. And Jenny says, oh, let Buddy have it. I'll chop it up and give him a little treat because he's in a mood with me because I've cut him and bathed him. So that's what he had earlier. So I thought, well, I'm not going to give him any biscuits or dog food when he's just had all that meat, from yesterday.
Yeah.
So now he's come out and been out, he's nicking cat biscuits and tuna.
But you see, this is the thing. He'll eat their food, but if he'd have known that Tucker would tuck it into his biscuits and have been there like a shot.
Now, if I let cat out now, there'll be if someone's cat runs in for its dish, and dog will run straight back into his part. It gets around my legs then because the dog's nicked its food.
But yeah, and I went,
because
Biscuit were in kitchen, and I went, oh God, Tucker, you're dicing with death. I says, eating biscuits. But when all said 555, what's that, Richard? Anyway,
4.
so yeah.
4.
Ah.
Is that a bus he's on about? We've got them over here, but
I've no idea.
A number.
Anyway, so yeah, it's a good job. It's a good job Biscuit didn't catch him, put it that way. But you know these steroids that Biscuit's on, he'll eat everything, anything, everything.
Oh,
You know what I
they
mean?
give them appetite, don't they?
But the thing is, Chris says to me all day, he says, I'm putting him on a diet. He says he's going too fat. His elbow were on keyboard. Oh dear.
We're on keyboard.
But
I thought you were coming to visit me then, Richard, because 444 comes outside our house over the road.
Oh dear. Gary's put 007. Hiya, Joel. How are you? But yeah, he's put a lot of weight on since he's been on these steroids. In fact, Chris has got to go and pick some more up on Thursday.
Well, Kat's not on steroids, but he's put weight on since we've had him. He was only a kitten though when we got him.
Yeah. The thing is, he were having trouble with his ears and he were like shaking his head all the time. And he were getting that stressed out, you know, with this anxiety thing that he's got. He were nibbling fur off his back.
Oh.
Honestly, his coat is absolutely perfect now. It's got you know, a soft, furry feel to it. If you,
Yeah.
Whereas it were like all bitty and whatever before, because it, you know, we were getting stressed out, and then he start nibbling his paws as well. So he got like all like bald patches all going up his legs. You know where you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where it just nibble.
I mean, I don't know if it's in that dog's breed you've got, but have you heard of a mange?
Yeah, it weren't mange.
Where they lose the fur and that.
But you see, the vet explained it this way because of this with his ears. I mean, you could touch his ears and anything now. You could do anything you want with him.
Yeah.
Whereas if you used to go near his ears, it'd be like this, shaking his head. Yeah, everything's.
Yeah, that's what Apple used to have.
The vet says that his breed of dog, wherever it might be, are prone to like skin. It's a skin problem. You know what I mean? You know, like we get eczema and things like that.
Well, do you know Samson, Johnny's dog? What breed with a Labrador and Bull Mastiff and Rottweiler?
Yeah.
Well, blood used to fill up in his ears and make them right, you know, big.
Ooh.
So you had to go every so often and get it drained out. And they said he can't do it anymore after 3 times. He had to get his ears chopped off. Do you remember him saying that to you? His ears
No.
But that's what they said with him having different breeds of.
Right, I says to Chris, I says, ain't it surprising? Just 2 steroids a day, and honestly, he's like a pup again. His fur's grown back lovely. He's not nibbling. He's not doing anything.
I'll have to tell him off for walking off too fast because not me that's on steroids. Hold your horses, boy.
Did you hear that?
What?
He says when I take him for a walk, he says I'll have to start saying, hold on a minute, boy. If it's you that's on steroids, not me.
Yeah, you were taking Chris for a walk.
I know, man.
Oh.
Don't throw a ball for him, Chris. Pull you.
He don't do out like that, Tracy.
He runs after it, sniffs it, and then walks off.
Yeah, you don't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's not been taught to play with a ball. Bless him.
But yeah, when Chris took him to vets, you know, when he had his eye done and everything, he says, oh, while I'm here, he says, can you have a look at his ears? He says he seems to shake his head a lot. And vet had already mentioned something about this on his back, and he says, because he's such a nervous dog, it's part of a coping mechanism, if you know what I mean, with his anxiety.
They hardly scratches,
No, I've not seen him nibble once.
I've seen him scratch a couple of times, but it's sort of like a quick.
Yeah, but yeah, it's the turnaround in Biscuit has been phenomenal with these steroids. The only downside of it is he has put a lot of weight on. I mean, he weren't a thin dog before, if you know what I mean. And with him having sort of like long legs, he carried it well, if that makes sense. But now, yeah, he's going a right chubby chubster. But same as Chris says, the the pros far outweigh the cons, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But yeah. Plus, he does have it. I tell you what we get from PDSA front vets, Tracy. He has a tablet once a month, so come summer, we not have to put any flea treatment on him. Because he says sometimes, because they ask what flea treatment we used, and we says, we use that spot on, and he says, well, that could be irritating it. So we get a tablet once a month from vets, and he says come summer, he says there'll be no need to use any spot on and whatever.
Well,
it's better than 0, I suppose, Joelle. She says in Paris it's now -2, whereas in Sheffield 1 degrees, Leeds 1 degrees, Manchester 2 degrees, and Blackburn 2.
Yeah, that's why it's probably been so cold in here today. Yeah. Well, they can feel it.
I mean, we actually seen the orange thing today. The orange, strange orange occurrence in sky.
Oh, yeah.
Sun I'm on about. Sun right, but Chris says it's deceiving. He says, because sun's out, he says, but it's bloody cold.
It was. Because upstairs where Johnny is, he has a carpet, obviously, in his office, but the rest of the house, apart from upstairs, it's all floor. When you need kitchen with radiators on and that little cooker, I'm too warm, if you know what I mean, because I sit right on top of it.
Oslo's -12.
It's warm at the minute because we've had radiators on nearly all since Keena come home from school. Johnny were cold, she were cold.
But yeah, Chris says sun might be shining. He says, but it says it's bloody cold out there.
Yeah, I wrapped Callie up with his all his snorkel with his hats and gloves. Took him to the nursery because when they open doors for him to play out at 2:30, 2:45, even if it's not if it's raining, they don't let them go out. But if it's not raining, they think it's healthy for him to go out. But they don't realise Kelly is one of these kids. Someone has a runny nose or a cough, he gets it. So I says to him, can you just make sure that he's got his hat on if he goes out and his coats? Because he's got an all-in-one, but it's only thin, but it's good for weather when he's playing outside at school, nursery. And then I put this other little jacket on top of it to keep his body top half warm. What are you crying for now? Go on. Get back in there. You bet all that. He's eating what left. We'll be still wanting that later. Crying on my feet.
It says in Joelle says in Belfast, Gary, it's 0. But I know. How long summer?
Get some water. Get in there.
I don't like winter time. It exacerbates me arthritis. I'd got my romantic pink arthritis gloves on in bed last night. But needs must, as they say. So I don't care what they look like. Nobody else is going to see them, only Chris.
right, turn on, William.
So we tried them on last night. Now he's thinking of buying some for him because he's been having trouble with his thumb joint. So I says, you need to get some of these. But he tried mine on, and mine are large, you see. And I says, well, they've got to be a snug fit because they're compression gloves. So they've sort of got to, I mean, if they're loose fitting, then they're not doing the job that they're meant to do. So basically, he tried mine on and they were a bit too loose fitting, let's just say. So I says, well, you could probably do a medium. I said he could probably do a medium from to be that like a snug fit, if you know what I mean. Plus the fact that they're pink as well, so yeah, they're not his colour.
One of mine's done, Jeanette.
This is just going to check mine. Oh, that looks nice, Tracy. Ooh.
I've just put other one in now for 25. That's only had 25 minutes. It's done.
Yeah.
I've checked it with one of them toothpicks we have. It came out clean, so it's definitely cooked that.
Don't tell Johnny I'll be there in 40 minutes.
I'll open gates for you, Chris.
Huh?
I'll open gates for you.
Another job.
All right.
Let's give me Johnny's pieces.
Now, to me, that don't look done.
Yours, yeah, because yours is in a bigger thing, Jeanette. Well,
it's supposed to look wobbly because it's a blondie. But
mine were on a little bit.
Finding your ashtray while you're doing that.
Well, mine looks a bit browner than yours, doesn't it?
Yeah. No, it's not. Not done. No. Got some on toothpick and it's not come out clean. So I'll put it on for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Hang on. Right. Yeah, at least it wants at least another 5 minutes.
Oh.
But you see, because yours is in a smaller pan.
That's what I just says to you, love, yeah, because mine's round as well, and it's only like that, really.
Yeah, but mine's like one big one,
and
isn't
yours
it?
is like that. Yours is a huge one. Oh.
No, it wants at least 5 minutes, if not longer than that.
It's risen a little bit though, hasn't it? For you?
Yeah, I didn't think it had right. You see, I'm glad now.
I'm glad I do, because otherwise mine might have not been so cooked neither properly. I don't think.
I'm glad now that I didn't use that pan that I was going to use because it weren't very deep. It was only about that deep.
Yeah.
So can you imagine if I'd have used that pan, it'd have come over top.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I decided to make two. That's come up even. If you know it's definitely has come over.
Hiya, Tommy. How are you?
Hey, Tommy.
Why isn't this going on? I don't know. Because I'm putting it on your dipstick wrong way. I'm thinking, why not lid go on? Here's a question for you, Tommy. Are you on Facebook? Because I've sent somebody called Tommy Anlin a messenger thing. I hadn't added as a friend because I didn't know whether it were the right one or not. But if you're not on Facebook, then it ain't you. But you've just missed mine coming out the oven, but it weren't cooked. But Tracy's done 2 small round ones.
Yeah, but one of mine is cooked. I'll show you. We'll want to see. Oh,
Don't worry about it, Johnny. Hey up, I know what it's like to be in pain. And I hardly slept a wink last night. You know, I'm sat there with arthritis, pink arthritis gloves on in bed. You know what I mean? You know, I wouldn't say they're exactly a passion killer, but yeah.
there you go.
So yeah, that's Tracy's first one come out.
Did you see it?
Tracy.
Did you see it?
Yeah, yeah. Your Johnny says looks yummy, Tracy.
That's last glimpse you're gonna get of that, Johnny.
I'll let you know, love, when I have a piece.
No, it's the other one, Tracy.
You've got to let
Other
it
one's
set
in
first.
cooker.
That's all right. It takes 40 minutes to get there.
Do
Well,
that.
as you know, I know Keena's first day back at school today, but Mondays and Tuesdays and Wednesdays she has packed lunch.
Yeah.
So you know what she's having in her packed lunch for her. She's already doing the orders. I said,
I had to laugh when Callum said to me, he says, well, you know what I'm having tomorrow? He says,
she wants
oh, bugger, he says, you've got to cut it up first, haven't you? I always... this is going to make you laugh. I tell you yesterday that I was going to trim his beard because it were all over Shan. So I trimmed it today, right? I was just getting it like a thin out a bit and, you know. So anyway, a bit later on, he went up to Chris and he went, have you noticed anything? Have you noticed anything? He says, I know your mum's cut your beard because she told me she trimmed your beard. Oh, but yeah, he goes, yeah. He noticed anything. He noticed anything. Oh dear, I had to laugh at the way you did it.
What would they do without you, lovey?
I know.
I'm
a jack of all trades and master of none.
You bake the buns for them.
Trimming beards,
cutting hair, making the sweet stuff.
That's never 5 minutes.
It is.
Yeah.
He's only just sat down.
It is. Here, look. Prove it.
5 minutes.
It says 5 minutes on there.
Biscuit, you're an awkward pace boy.
I even won't go back in again if it's still not. Hey, I'm jack of all trades and master of none. No, it's this. I got it off that Temu. It's in a lot. A timer. So yeah, I thought, well, rather than keep relying on my phone, I'll get one of these. It's a lot easier. Plus, on back, it's got like that's a magnet thing. Plus, it's got its own little stand. Look.
Oh yeah, you can stick it to your thing, can't you?
If you're in the kitchen, you can stick it on your fridge.
I do have a little one of them somewhere. That's finding it. I think it was
Just a little wobbly, didn't it?
Yeah, it's coming out clean though. Isn't it?
Yeah.
Clean as a whistle. I've stabbed it no end of times and it's coming out as I think that's
I'll turn it off then.
Yeah. Something here with paper. Oh well.
That might be me when I put it.
Oh, when you cocked it up.
Disaster.
It probably don't look cooked, but it is. I've stabbed it in several different places, as you do. But it does say it will have a slight wobble. So it's It's the cake itself ain't wobbling. It's just that caramel. That's
Yeah,
wobbling.
yeah.
If you can see, it's
I
just
can, yeah.
it's just the caramel that's a bit wobbly, not the actual. Yeah, but you see, you don't just put skewer in and take that reading, and I've done it all over cake in different parts of it, and it's come out clean. So, but a blondie does wobble, and that's why you leave it to firm up. So
Yeah, I'm leaving mine till tomorrow. What we having on tonight?
yeah.
Give Keena some for a packed lunch.
I know somebody else that's going to have to wait till tomorrow.
Mhm.
But oh, but that's just a timer, and basically I well they're gonna have a job because it's got to firm up first, partner. So no, that's gonna be left until it's firmed up. Well, I'm going to put link in. Well, I'm going to pin link, should I say? Should anybody want to come upon the? But this is the thing. I'm having to rely on my phone. So I thought, well, why not buy one of them? They're not all that dear. I think it was first time I ordered off Temu. That's what I ordered. One of them and some other things I forget now. So yeah, so I'll just move that to one side.
I'll shut this door.
Too late already,
But yeah, I mean, I only use it on my baking. I don't use it on anything else. If I like at Christmas when I baked, I used it then, but I don't use it. I only use it for the baking. I mean, I think it were only about £3 something. It runs on a battery. One of them AAA batteries. It runs on. But I like the fact that it's got a stand. But if you're in kitchen, it's also got a magnet on the back. Simple and you know what I mean. Yeah, it does the job that it's meant to do. Baby, will you get me a glass of water, please? I'm
Do you want coffee?
Go on then. I'll have a glass of water as well because I'm sweating.
What?
I'm sweating.
What the fan on, did you say?
No, a glass of water.
A glass of water.
She'll have a coffee.
Hey?
I said, and while you're at it, she'll still have a coffee.
No, he's just said, do you want a coffee? And I says, yeah, but I'll still have a glass of water. But yeah, I did this tin that I've got. I'd forgot all about it, and I was looking for my other one because I've got probably 2 or 3 of the 8-inch ones, but only one 9-inch one. But then I looked at it and I'm thinking, it seems a lot of mixture, and I don't think that one's deep enough. Anyway, I was actually looking for this 9-inch pan that I've got. I thought that'll do job. You know what I mean? Plus, it's one of these, where you, I forgot what they called them. What they call them now, Tracy?
What's that?
These tins. They have got a clip thing on the side.
Oh, them spring.
Spring form, that's it.
Yeah.
That's the one.
So yeah, so when you get it out, like you say, it's cool.
Yeah.
For you
I can just unclip it and like lift it
out,
off.
yeah.
Yeah. So there's no.
Over that one, I'll just get the ends of paper and pull it out.
But yours, with them being smaller tins, this should lift out easy.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
It will, yeah. I greased it well enough anyway as well, so it should just come away.
But Chris says, always says, bottom come a bit loose. He says, when I will put it, he says, I hope it don't leak out. I says, well, it'll have a job because I've like put one piece of greaseproof paper in bottom of it.
Yeah.
It's a whole piece, if you know what I mean. So I says, there's no fear that it'll leak anyway. So
just going to check it. There's 10 minutes left on.
Same as you said, Tracy. All I've got to do it morning when it's like set, because that's one thing about Blondies. It does have a bit of a wobble.
Yeah.
So that's what when you've got to leave it to set, and that's what gives it like the dense texture of a Blondie. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
So all I've got to do is when it's, in morning, is unclip that and lift it off, and Bob's a good one. So. So I have pinned the link, should anybody want to come up. If not, we'll go on for a bit longer. Just me and Tracy sort of nattering away.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't decided what we're doing next week. I tell you what, I've got a recipe for, Tracy, and I won't mind doing them. Milky Way cookies. You know the Milky Way bar cookie? Milky
Chocolate.
Way. Yeah.
Fluffy inside. Yeah. Oh, I won't mind doing them, Jeanette.
Right. So we agreed.
Hi, Joelle.
Hi, Joelle.
Hi, Jeanette, Tracy, and everyone in chat. How are you doing?
Joelle's got woolly jumper on, and I've got sleeveless.
Hey, look. Can you hear? Look. There's a. Oh.
So there is paper.
Ta-na-na-na, ta-na-na-na, ta-na-na-na.
Oh yeah,
it's ringing all the time. Why? Because it's -2 here.
Don't it get on your nerves while if it's going off during night?
No. I mean, I will turn it off.
Oh.
Because otherwise I can't sleep at night.
I'm going to say I couldn't be doing with that going off all night.
If there's a noise, the minimum noise, someone snoring, or just a water leak, or
you know what I say, Joelle.
Yeah.
I can hear a gnat farting during night. I'm very
tonight I can hear a gnat, as you said.
A gnat fart.
Yes. Yeah, it's this.
Freezing cold.
It is freezing cold.
But the world is going upside down because in Leeds or Sheffield it's 1, and here it's -2. Whereas we are not located. We should be warmer than you. It should be warmer here than you. See?
Well, we're supposed to be getting some snow, aren't we?
We had snow here yesterday and this morning.
Yeah.
We haven't had any yet.
We'll get snow.
But in parts of America, they've had about 18, 19 inches of snow.
Yeah.
Oh. But in America, it's always huge. It's always massive. It's always.
Canada's worse.
Put it on unpainted table.
So the blondies are very.
Yes, in 7 minutes, my other one's going to come out of that cooker. 7 minutes left on clock.
But
Why did Mr. Sleepyhead come?
you didn't think you'd get them both done, did you, Tracy?
No, I didn't. No, but I did. Because as I was doing one and putting caramel on, I thought, well, I'm going to get some in the other tin, make sure I've got enough mixture, and I shared it out with you.
But the thing is, the fact that it's got apples in as well, so it's, yeah.
I
But
yes, they're both done.
near enough.
So the caramel blondies, is that the first time that you're baking those blondies, or?
These particular ones, yeah, because we've made blondies before, but not with apple in them.
No, I think we've had caramel ones before.
Yeah.
Caramel with the
Before
sweet
we
taste.
decided that we were going to do it, I searched on my channel, and yeah, no, we've not done them before. So, but yeah.
So what's the weather like in Sheffield and Leeds?
Well, if you're to go outside, it's cold.
Yeah.
But we've had some sunshine.
I had to go down to Tesco's tonight, Joelle,
All right.
about 8:30-ish before we started baking, because I needed some fags. And I put my new coat on what Johnny got me for Christmas, and it is warm. It's got fur inside and then waterproof on outside with big
Also
hood.
inside.
And I was still cold, not in my body, but in my legs, walking from here to Tesco's tonight.
Meaning that it's.
But in my house, it's lovely and warm because we've got heating on and stuff. So, yeah.
But it comes from Oslo and Sweden, from Norway and Sweden.
Curtains done a lot of help as well, because it took a lot of draft out, because I sit near the door with my computer being just steering alcove.
That's it. It's surprising how much curtains keep the heat in. But that's one of the reasons why I had a drink of water, because it dries my throat, the heating.
Yeah, it does, yeah.
Yes, for sure.
Hello, how are you?
Hey,
Mr. Dot, Mr. Unknown.
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 I like your hearings, Joelle.
Huh?
I like your hearings.
Oh, can you see my earrings?
Yeah.
Like €3, €4.
Alarm.
One is moon and the other one is star.
Oh.
Moonlight, star, dome. €3. No, or 5. I don't know. Really cheap.
Yeah, nice.
Thing is that I always lose my earrings, so it's better not to spend too much money on earrings.
True.
Did you have a nice Christmas then, Joelle?
Yeah, I had such a great Christmas. I hadn't seen my niece for a couple of years, and we had such a great time. Actually, she's 9 now, and she was smiling all day. I loved the way she was, because I didn't know how it would be, because we hadn't seen for a while, and she was just happy. She wanted to, because as she comes from a place where it's sunny and hot all year round, she wanted to have a real winter season. And when she visited, we had jumpers on, but no jackets on, and she was really disappointed, because she said, "Hey, look, I would like to breathe like this when you've got smoke." And she said,
that's the thing, though.
she was doing like this and no smoke out of.
When you live somewhere warm, you want somewhere cold, but you know.
Yeah, and for sure she was dressed, or she had everything which was warm for her, and we didn't need any warm clothes because at Christmas it was like not spring but like autumn
There's
season
other one, Jeanette.
Ooh.
without rain.
That one's a bit browner because it was
I
less.
put on weight 2 kilos. In
Oh,
English it's
one.
pounds, but
That's cooled down now. I can actually pick it up with me hand.
Mmm.
That one's already set. It's not wobbly anymore. But I'm still going to leave it till tomorrow, and that one's a bit wobbly.
Tomorrow for the whole family.
Tomorrow it'll just burn, so I've took it out.
So
And
you
I've
can get there
I've
first,
checked-
Chris or Richard.
I've checked it.
But
So Christmas
I don't know when
usually I hate Christmas, but this time it was great. Usually I don't like Christmas much,
No.
but this time that was fun. We had such
you
lovely
something to look
week.
forward to, though, didn't you? You know what I mean?
And did you have a good Christmas as well? And
Yeah,
you-
not too bad. Just us three.
That's the main point.
That's it. But
For me, eating too much as always, drinking too much.
oh, excuse me. Did you eat all that cheese, Richard?
No.
Oh.
No, it's most of it's still in the fridge. I had one of them. Some of the flavours look a bit weird.
Weird. Really weird.
What was that you had on them crackers? Smoky cheddar?
Smoky cheddar, that weren't too bad. And there were one cheddar and red Leicester and mango chutney, and that were quite nice. But the other two, these other two left, apricot and lime. What the freaking hell's that all about?
Apricot. I love apricots.
And the other ones,
I like Canberra cheese.
I forgot what the other one is. Can't remember what the other one is. It's a yellow one. Can't remember.
So you
The
don't
Mexican
fancy.
No, I don't see my advertising.
How's work going, Richard?
I'm not what, sorry?
How's work going?
It's just the same old crap, but different days.
Oh, same old crap.
We see these cheeses. Somebody bought him an hamper, right? And it got these mini cans of beer in. Well, he necked them.
They were a bit of a tussle to drink and all.
Yeah, that were. Yeah, they were a bit dubious of these beers, but all the same, he still managed to force them down him.
cheese and crackers.
And then there were these cheeses in it as well.
Oh,
Yeah.
cheese.
But there you go. Christmas is out of the way now.
That's it.
I'm not sorry to sit back a bit, to be honest.
But that's the thing, we all eat too much and drink too much and spend too much, you know what I mean?
Not too much, yeah.
To be fair, I haven't drunk as much as I normally would do, but I've spent a lot. Bloody hell have I.
For the twins' birthday.
Yeah.
And then it was his birthday.
How much?
I paid my credit card bill on Monday and it was £1,762.
Oh,
That's the biggest one I've paid, that.
Really?
1,762 quid. Bloody hell. I'm a killer with that one.
Killer. Must have been a killer for sure.
This is the thing. I mean,
this month.
You've spent on your car as well, haven't you?
Yeah, I did spend a lot. I had bills on my car as well, but that's the biggest credit card bill I've ever had. That for a long time. I knew it was going to be a stinker, but I didn't think it was going to be that much.
Oh,
There
dear.
you go.
It's an expensive time as it is at Christmas. We out sort of, you know, your daughter, your twins' birthdays falling a couple of days before Christmas.
Yeah, yeah,
And 20, turning 20,
yeah.
meaning that it's
And you know what it's going to be like next year when they're 21.
21. You're, go- you're going to be
That's
broke.
that now.
Correct. I mean, between them this year, I give them, God, how much did I give them? I give them £800 this year.
Yeah, because the
What are they going to expect next year? Bloody hell.
Be an extra 100.
Jesus.
but
My
at
mum said
their age,
my mum said to me, you better start saving now.
but you spoil them. This is the main point. If you can do it, you have to spoil your children. I think this isn't. It's not easy for everyone. I mean, I spend too much as well because mine is into the niece because I've got 3 nephews, but the youngest is into Legos. Do you know Legos? What they are?
Lego.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Lego.
she's not into the Barbie girl thing.
It's
She
robot
loves. She loves.
like that, can't you?
She would be in love with cars. I mean, if she could drive. She isn't a girly thing. She isn't into
Boy,
Yeah, a bit
like
of a
tomboy,
tomboy, yeah.
tomboy. Yeah.
stress and things like
Well,
that.
she's feminine. She's but she isn't into dolls. When you talk with her about dolls,
Dolls.
that's crap. She says, okay.
That's correct, Ernest, is that you do make sure you pay them off every month. Otherwise, it's just a waste of time. But
Yeah.
I use mine every single month, but I use it because it's a better way to build your credit card score up. If you use your credit card, then just pay it. Pay whenever you want, but as long as you pay it all off, it's right. They've never had a penny out of me. I must be the worst customer because they've never had anything off me.
Even though you know it's cost you an arm and a leg on it this
Cost
month.
you an
Well, last
arm and a
month.
leg.
That's biggest bill I've had for a long time. Is that it's usually around 1,000 each month. 1,700 it were this month.
But yeah,
Laptop
the
is honky donkey.
the credit card companies
Yeah,
assume that you know people take a credit card out.
Oh yeah, they want you to get it shit. That's what they want.
And they want to charge your interest on
And
it.
they charge you because every
Correct. That's exactly what I do, partner.
they charged £3, €3. I don't know the reason why.
Hi, Peter. How are you?
Hi, Peter.
Hey, Peter.
I'm sorry for the. I should turn it off. Can you hear it?
What
It
is that?
sounds just like my timer.
Exactly. Exactly. Your timer is mine. All
It
share our
makes exactly
timer.
the same noise as my timer.
Yes. And it's getting on my nerves because as soon as it freezes here,
It lets you know.
it doesn't like it much there. So because we are not used to having those temperatures in France. Those so-called
temperatures.
I have to exactly.
You know what I mean? It's bad on credit card companies because they expect people to, same as Richard said, to go in shit with it.
Oh yeah, they keep upping your credit limit all the time. They keep banging it up. I mean,
The money they are interested. If you
they just want you to spend more.
Yeah, they just want you to spend more.
And they
so
don't
they
want you
can
to
have
pay it
more
all
on
off.
it.
And you spend more with contactless because you don't know what you spend actually.
Well, that's it. I never even take my card out of my wallet. I just tap my phone against the thing.
Oh.
You know, Apple Pay thing.
No, I take out my card just to make sure that my card is.
But I use mine for everything, every mortal thing, and then it's my money
but
that's in
you have
the bank,
to be
and I
careful
just pay them
because
off at end of month. Well, I pay them
That's
off
it.
usually first week.
you're
of May.
not a millionaire. I mean, Richard, you have to be careful with your money.
But you know what I mean? Put it this way, it's the norm these days to have a credit card.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially if you're booking a holiday, it's a good thing to use because
Yeah.
It's the
goes
norm
wrong,
to
they'll
have
pay you back.
an iPhone, whereas my phone isn't an iPhone at all.
But,
Where did you
Let
go,
me show
Tommy?
you. My
Right. Where did you go? But yeah, you know what I mean? And that's why, in a way, they give you such favourable interest rates.
yeah,
Because
the credit cards, you've got better insurance when you use a credit card because it's the credit card company that pursues to
Yeah.
get the money back. If you've been
Yeah, if
conned,
somebody-
scammed, they pursue it.
So
Whereas
have you
your
seen
bank-
my phone? This is mine. It's 10 years old. No one believes that it's 10 years old. It's an Alcatel one. Alcatel, a brand name that doesn't exist anymore. And even the other day, I went to
Hi, Jamie.
hi Jamie. Even a shop assistant said to me, "But the battery, is it working enough? Is it working well?" I said, "No problem. My phone is so the camera isn't working anymore because it's old. But thing is that look, I don't care about having a brand new because I'm not into the internet.
The thing is, Joel, if it ain't broken,
Do you
don't
have any
fix
apps
it,
on
you
it?
know what
Do
I
you
mean?
have any apps?
What
Yeah.
make is it? What kind is it?
Looks like a little Samsung.
It's
It looks
Alcatel.
like a
Tell.
Samsung.
it's Alcatel. Have you ever heard of
I've
Alcatel?
heard of it.
No.
You know what? Nokia doesn't exist anymore.
Well, all I can say is you've had your money's worth out of it.
Well,
Yeah.
my mum couldn't even text. So she'd not got a camera on her phone. She'd not got nothing.
My mum still can't.
Care about having.
Yeah.
I don't film
And
with it.
honestly, Richard, I've banged my head against a brick wall. I've shown it
that's
over and over and over and over again. This is what you do, blah blah blah. But she still couldn't do it.
My mum
But
rings
she
me up
says-
to
she
tell
said,
her.
well, so long as I can
These
receive,
are my lips.
so long as I can receive and make calls, she says that's all I'm bothered about.
Oh,
It's
shit.
funny how the older generation are so set in the ways.
As soon as I can type my text messages, this is the point.
Do you remember BlackBerry
Otherwise,
phones?
I don't care.
Yeah,
Eh?
Do you remember the BlackBerry phones?
yeah, Blackberry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blackberry.
I
That's
had
what,
one.
that's what my mum had, the BlackBerry.
Blackberry.
That's all she was used to.
You can still
I mean,
buy
she-
Blackberries now.
Yeah, I
They
passed
do
it on
make
to
them.
my brother, and he still uses it. Well, he still used it for a good while before it packed up.
But yeah,
And it's got like a little small thing like that. No camera.
the phone that my mum got, a tenner. That's
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah.
Not got a camera on it. Well, I mean, she didn't even know how to text, so how the hell would she know how to take pictures? You know what I mean?
She never had
Yeah,
a
my
computer
mum-
in her life until I met Johnny. And Johnny sorted her one out so she could FaceTime me on an evening. We had to show her hundreds of times how to do
Oh,
that.
God, I tried my mum with first time and she kept holding it wrong way upside down. It was quicker to drive round.
But you see, to the older generation, it's all new to them, isn't it?
Mm.
Yeah.
You know
But
what I mean?
Once it took her time, to figure it out, she were well away with it. With
I got her an
computer.
iPhone. I did. In fact, it's chucked in the drawer here, and I give it her. I said, "Here, when my name pops up, I said, just press the green button and hold the phone like that." And all I could see were her slippers. I'm at it turning around.
Well, mine is a vintage one. Doesn't
You're
Yeah.
having a
exist
conversation
anymore,
with your slippers, were you, Richard?
and
Yeah,
still
I give
working.
up. I did.
Yeah.
I got sick of it. And she has a flip phone now that she always has on a lanyard around her neck all the time. I said, put that in there and then you've always got it regardless. I said, if you fall downstairs or something, you know you've got your phone there, if you can still have you. And she even holds that to her ear upside down.
Oh, bless her.
And then
But
she'll
I
ring
mean,
you.
there's truth in, you know, there's truth in
Yes.
the saying. You can't always teach an
Oh,
old
God,
dog
no.
new tricks.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
You can't teach
It's
them
only
all.
6
know
years
this.
ago since she
Fresh.
got rid of her twin tub washer. We had to literally steal it off her. She won't part with it. She won't part with it.
My mum
I
was
don't
saying,
want them new
Richard,
bloody things.
Washing machines, though, I say, them twin tubs.
she used to swear by a twin tub washing machine.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's my mum. She used to put it on. It'd be end at kitchen, and she'd know when it was finished because it were banging on the door. It'd trotted along.
But yeah, I mean, we were the same, Richard, and I kept saying to my mum, "Oh, why don't you get an automatic? You know, you pour them in, you put switch on. Oh, they're too complicated for me. I know where I stand.
Like.
Yeah, I know where I stand with a twin tub. You know, you wash them.
Yeah.
You know, you put them in
Spin dryer.
spin dry thing. Put a bucket or a bowl of water in them, and then you go through the same process again once they've.
Yeah.
I thought, you know something, mother. I says, if you got an automatic, I says, you pour them in. I says, it don't have to be a complicated one. I says, you pour them in. I says, and you can get about whatever you're doing. I says, and go back to it, and there you go.
Yeah, it's all done.
And she did cave in eventually.
Yeah, mine did.
Go on to an automatic.
And she said to me, she said, I should have got one of these years ago. I said, we have been trying to tell you.
Yeah.
And she won't get rid of a rack. There's no chance. Absolutely no chance. She has one of them racks in the kitchen, you know, that disappears up into the ceiling.
It's like an indoor airing.
Correct. She will not part with that.
Yeah.
She's made that perfectly clear. She says, anybody tries to take that, let me bother. And she will not part with that. Because when she fills it up and it's right heavy, she rings me up to go around to pull it back up.
Richard, the backup.
And that's can drying it above the ceiling.
Yeah. It's like 4 rows of lines, basically.
Wow.
And then you put your clothes over it, and then you pull it up, and it dries, you know, indoors.
Yeah.
Yeah, she will not part with that. There's no chance we can get that off her. Not a chance. No chance. She loves it. She will not part with that.
Yeah.
We've tried and we've tried.
Used to,
she just says, well, what am I going to do with my stuff then? If I get rid of that, I'm not having them bloody maidens all over the house. It's up there, it's out at way, it's up there, it's out at way, it's not bothering any bugger.
What did you say? You invest in a tumble dryer?
You know, I've tried that, but I wish now I'd got her a washer dryer, but you know.
Too much money, that tumble dryer.
I suppose you've been singing praises of yours to her.
Right, I mean, she thinks my washing machine's bloody marvellous. I just put it in, press one button, and 2.5 hours later, it's all there dry, ready to put back in cupboard. You know what I mean? No messing.
Yeah, but
I wish I'd have got one of them.
Well, there's still time, mother.
Yeah, she is.
Then there'd be no need
for a wife to iron your
no ironing.
shirts.
Yeah,
no ironing. If I have a shirt with creasing, I have a trick with shirts. I put it on hanger.
Yeah.
And hold an air dryer underneath it so it blows up and all creases drop out.
Richard giving everybody tips on how to.
That's how I've always done shirts like that. It's much quicker. You know.
Much quicker.
Yeah.
But it's same as I say, our parents were born in that area where everything was done by hand. Everything.
Yeah.
Not the same generation.
Cards, didn't they? When they washed it up.
Oh yeah. My grandma had even got a what's it outside.
Yeah.
Mango.
Close to
like
when
2
you put that
rollers.
water out.
Yeah.
Yeah, a mango.
Yeah.
Mango. That's what
A
it's called,
mango,
a mango.
that's it.
Yeah,
Can
they
you
would have been.
imagine how it was? Whereas
Yeah.
now, if you tell someone,
And this is the thing. My grandma used to go out in all weathers, pouring her clothes
Yeah.
through mango.
My mum still has an outdoor. She has an indoor toilet, but the outdoor toilet's still there, fully functioning. We've said, "Have we to not knock it down and get shut?" She said, "Wow, what harm's it doing?" She says, "What happens if you put it in bin out? You need a slash," she says. Oh.
But yeah.
how old is she? 86?
89 now, I think.
89?
88.
Nine.
88. Well, I was, she was born in 36. What's that?
No.
Well, my mum was born in
What's that?
39 and she would
Mine
have
was born in
87.
39. So 80. She will be 85.
I keep winding her up, saying, because you live in that big old terraced house, you've got 3 spare bedrooms. I said, Richie, what's he called? Richie Sudak's going to put some immigrants in with you, and you're going to have them. Yeah, bloody well not. There's no public I said, because you're officially a rattler because you're in a big house and you live on your own. She said, you've got plenty of spare rooms, take some immigrants in.
Fair rooms.
And she said, yeah, no bugger coming living here.
Oh dear.
But even though they're sort of advancing in years,
After a certain age, you
they're
don't
so
want to
independent, aren't they?
You need to be.
Oh, yeah. I mean, for her age, she does all right. She still does her own washing and all that business, you know what I mean?
Wow.
All that caper.
Wow.
The only thing she can't do is put wheelie bin out because it's too heavy, but I do that.
Yeah.
And I get her shopping. I go shopping for her. But
At
everything.
her age, it's great to be on our own with
But
not.
her mind's not as good as it used to be. She tends to tell you the same story 15 times.
That as well.
Yeah, we've had that.
But
Yeah.
not only with old people. With I can do it myself. I repeat, and I repeat.
Oh, my mum does it terrible.
Yeah.
So fiercely independent.
Since just before Christmas, every time I've walked that in and sat down, she said, "Oh, do you know Beryl's dead at end?" She was fucking buried about a month. Do you know Beryl's
I've
dead
got
at
a
end?
friend of mine.
And
He
every
got
time I said to her,
vaccinated
"Give
for
up."
the COVID jab, and he said, as soon as I have him on the phone, he's a little older than me, but not too old, and he says on the phone, "Hey, you know what? I got my jab," and I said, "But I already know it," and I went to that pharmacy to get the jab, and every time I have him on the phone, he keeps repeating the same.
It's already told you.
Yeah.
I'm worrying. I'm telling you, it's like there's something going wrong there.
But
Yeah.
this is the thing. It's
You
like
really
if
have to
Richard's mum lives on her own,
Yeah,
and it's
she
like
feels insecure.
she's
She
watching
feels
the world go by, this, that, and other. You know what I mean?
Uh.
So when Richard goes to visit, she's got that much to tell him. You know what I mean?
happy
Well,
to see
yeah,
him, and
she
she's
tends to tell me everything 15 times, so she has like a month's worth in reserve ready to tell me again and again and again. You know what I mean?
Hey, Richard, does she talk to you as if you were a baby?
No,
Because
she just
okay.
she talks to me quite normally, but we have a good laugh, you know, because we're very similar personality. Whereas
All right.
with my brother and sister, they're a lot more serious than I am, so it's not the same. You know.
This is the thing with my mum.
Less serious.
I used to tell her off no end of times, and I keep saying, "Yeah, I'm your daughter, but I'm a fully grown woman."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Don't talk to me like I'm a child.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They still,
Yeah.
they still see you.
They see you
I'm
as
not a child anymore. You know what I mean?
child, when you were their baby. They see. And your mom must have been like this, Jeanette, with you before she died. She must have been. you were a baby to her.
When did we ever take Richard seriously? That's true, is that? Nobody does.
But yeah, you know what I mean. And I used to say to her, it used to get me right riled up, and you know, oh, when you were a kid, you know what I mean. And she always used to, like when I were a kid, I says, look, mother, I says, I've got 4 children. I says, I'm fully grown woman now. You know,
but in her mind, you were still the baby one, or
What I do with
the
mine,
little one.
I go in front door of the house and she'll be in the kitchen making a brew or something. She's a bit deaf in one ear. And I walk in the living room, I walk through her, I go into the kitchen, and I'll stand right at the side of her, and she doesn't even know I'm there. Then she jumps and gives me a punch.
Oh dear.
Mine needs hearing aids.
Yeah, my mum does, and she got a mate who lives down on next street, got her this like pamphlet for an hearing aid. And my mum said to her when she gave it, she says, "Oh, are you thinking of getting one?" To a mate who were giving it to her.
You've got a great sense of humor.
Take the hint.
Nice.
Yeah, you know, I'm giving it to you for a reason. Because you mutton Jeff.
Look, Richard, she can think a lot. I mean, at the age of 88.
Yeah.
You've got a good brain. Good.
Oh yeah. Well, they said because she reads a lot of books. She does a hell of a lot of books. She has shelves and shelves of books, and they say that keeps your mind fresh if you read books. She reads horror stories. I mean, the books she reads are
horror stories.
It's so good. Really? She watches horror films, with the Saw and all that. Like she's into that.
I don't even watch them.
She's like Silence of the Lambs, the Saw, the Hostage, all them, where people are getting bits chopped off. She likes that.
Yeah, if she does like,
the more gory, the better.
Been to her a lot of horror films.
Yeah, that's all she.
No, I'm not into it.
I know someone who loves it.
Obviously, Gary, yeah, she's total opposite to that. He says Mills and Boone.
Mills and Boone, God, you won't get that house space. No,
probably use it as a doorstop or something. If anybody.
Every single book she has, it's either something to do with cats because she likes cats, or it's a horror book.
Does she have a cat or?
Yeah, she has a cat. Yeah.
She has a cat. Okay.
Yeah, she has a cat, and she's into jewelry as well. So she has lots of books on jewelry.
Oh, she's got her habits, and after a certain age, never disturb the habits they have.
When I took
her to go at their own
all she wanted to do was look at.
Lucky you, Richard, to have your mum still at your age. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
It's a privilege.
Yeah, she says she's going to last till she's 92. She says because Gypsy Rosalie at Blackpool told her.
Who told her?
That's being a bit specific, isn't it? You know what I mean?
She said she went on a school trip when she was 8 to Blackpool, when she was 8-year-old. And Gypsy Rosalie said to her, she said, "You're going to live until you're 92, you." And she's never forgot that.
She remembers that. Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to close it down.
Of life, nice life story.
So I'll see you all tomorrow. So thank you everybody for coming in, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.
Bye. Richard. Night. Pixies.
They're not.
We once went to Asda. This was about 5 years ago. Me and my mum, because I used to take us to Asda, and we were waiting, walking up to till, and putting stuff on belts, and she dropped